Greetings, Eric Backer, naturopath and author of the Psoriasis program. Thank you for tuning into my video today. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about moisturizing your skin when you have psoriasis. Moisturizing is a very important part of looking after your skin when you have psoriasis. You may have read different articles or perhaps looked at other YouTube clips about moisturizing, but I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the benefits of moisturizing and a couple of hints and tips. You'll be able to read this in much more detail in one of my psoriasis program books called Psoriasis and What to Do with Your Skin. It's about 30 pages of good information, which makes up a part of my program, which is about 12 books in total. So one of the main reasons why you'll want to keep your skin moist when you have psoriasis is particularly to stop the skin from cracking and drying out. This will make it much more prone to you developing all manner of skin infections. Having dry skin and cracked skin is quite painful. You'll probably notice it when you go in the shower or get perspiration in it, or even something like being outside. There could be a lot of pain involved in skin that's not completely sealed off. So skin's our biggest organ. It's a barrier against all the elements, against dirt and too much water, too much sun. So it's very important that you keep your skin intact and look after it. So typical psoriasis areas may be here, for example. So, around the scalp, different parts of the trunk or legs. So you may have patches that keep flaring up from time to time. You may know these patches. You may even be familiar with the triggers of these particular psoriasis flare-ups. Something I'm going to talk a lot more about in other videos about causes and about triggers. Important for you to know that. So looking after your skin is a key part of keeping your psoriasis under control and to stop it from being so uncomfortable and painful. So a good tip is when you've had a shower, for example, is before you completely dry yourself off with a towel, is to use a moisturizer when you're still a little bit wet. It's quite clever to do that because the water will act like a lubricating agent for the moisturizer. And if you get a good natural one, an aqueous based one, it will actually help it to penetrate into the skin when you've got a bit of moisture on your skin. So don't dry your body off completely. Don't have baths every day or get your skin too wet for prolonged periods of time. That can be quite uncomfortable with psoriasis. So I recommend a bath maybe every 3 days or so. And I'll talk about baths in other YouTube videos on the benefits of baths and how you can really take advantage of the water. So there are lots of natural agents you can use for moisturizing. A couple of ones I like in particular are jojoba oil. So J-O-J-O-B-A, jojoba oil or jojoba oil is a very, very good, deeply penetrating product for your skin. Emu oil. You may not have heard of emu oil before, but emu is a kind of ostrich that lives in Australia. And the subcutaneous fat on the back of the emu contains a lot of oil, which they render down into this product called emu oil. It's a fantastic product for the skin, and in fact some of the most impressive feedback I've ever had from psoriasis patients are those who used emu oil on their skin. I can't think of any product more penetrating and moisturizing than emu oil. You probably want to avoid a lot of the pharmaceutical products like paraffin based products. I'm not a big fan of Vaseline, for example, or Euclid. I believe Euclid's another one, which is a Vaseline-based. Bio oil. These are products which actually are made from petroleum products or petroleum oil. So you really want to keep away from these chemical-based products and stick more with the natural products. So moisturizing on a daily basis, even twice per day, smaller amounts to the stubborn areas. Utilize the water after you've had a shower. Add the product when you're still a little bit wet. And moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. That's the key with psoriasis, to not let the skin crack and go dry. So I hope this video has been of some use to you. Thank you for tuning in.